I don't know why I'm whispering. I know you can hear me. I'm looking marvellous, aren't I? Marvellous, right? There we go. Now let's turn this off. No, why is it still making noise? Why is it still making noise? Share screen. Oh, there we go. Well, this is going to be annoying. Let me turn the volume down on here. Hello, everybody. Hello. Betty Swallocks here. As you know, I'm just trying to get the technical stuff sorted out. What I need to do is I need to go on to the Facebook thing. And just to check, I don't actually understand how this works, so I can get the comments. They were working great last time. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, I'm buggered if I know, ladies and gentlemen. Just please bear with me while I do this. I'm a little bit squiffy, don't you know? I got over here earlier on. I was driving my car. I've got a little Arse. Sounds like arse. In Scotland and Ireland, isn't it? I've got my little arse, a little brown arse. So I was driving over here and that, and I got here a little bit too early. Right, here we go. Right, I've got you all. We've got 100,011 people watching. Is that right? Oh, 11. 11. Well, share away, darlings. Share away. Everyone's missing out. There's nothing else on the telly, look. Apart from old Clarkson here. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the comments up on here. Looking gorgeous, Betty. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. Catherine. Oh, you look fabulous, Betty. Well, that's a no-brainer, darling, don't we know? But thank you anyway. Donna has got my bestie Mel with me. Say hi. Hi, Donna, and hi, Mel. How are you? And of course, Nikki. Nikki, I was just chatting to you offline before we did this little makeup tips between me and you, ladies and gentlemen. And Nikki is responsible for all of the bell end and everything else. Oh, that reminds me. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to leave the live stream in messages here. Don't want to knock the microphone, and I also don't want to ruin my drink. Where am I going to put my phone? I'll put it over here, next to Home Farm Gin. Look at that Home Farm Gin. Clearly empty. You know what that J's like, bloody alcoholic. A little bit of product placement for the wonderful, gorgeous Nev there. Maybe we'll get another bottle for free. But anyway, right, so I'll leave my phone there. Okay, I got my drink. I got my lippy. Lovely jubbly, as we say in Essex. Oh, so, ladies and gentlemen, look, do you like my new top? Isn't it marvellous? Love a bit of leopard print. You see my purse, my usual purse. Yes, you can only see me from the waist down, which I told Jay to do. Jay, by the way, is in the green room, front room between me and you. And we've got a live link. He's coming in my ear. Yes, I know. We're sounding okay, are we, Jay? Okay, yeah. Lovely. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Jay did a tester the other day, he tells me. And there were captions on the bottom of the screen. So if you have those whilst you're watching, if you click up on your top right of your thing, and click the three little dots, it will say turn captions off. But of course, if you don't want to listen to my dulcet tones, which I don't understand why you would not, then obviously leave them on. Right, I have everything here. I have everything here already. I have. Jay's told me I'm only on here for about 30 to 40 minutes because he has a Zoom with everybody afterwards. So I've travelled all the way over here and I've done all the way from Bustard's Green. You all know I live in Bustard's Green, don't you? Yeah, they're doing exactly the same over there as what they're doing over here. They've cut all of those lovely crops and now they're spreading shite everywhere. There's flies galore. I had my washing on the line yesterday and I brought it all in and it now stinks. But never mind, never mind, never mind. Right, so, okay, I have it. Yes, I know, I'm telling them, Jay, shut up. Oh, God, that man's an attention seeker, isn't he? Not like me, I'm obviously very shy and retiring, aren't I? Well, anyway, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's awfully nice of Jay to invite me into his box. As some of you might know, this is a new venture of his. It used to be called The Bell End. Yes, I know, sounds like something rude. And that was the last time I was in here. The last time I was in here, as some of you might know, you might, if you are following me, Betty Swalley, on my, not Swallocks. It's not Swallocks, it's Swalley. As some of you might know, if you're following my Facebook page, you can see lots of the videos and content that I have done. And so you will be able to see what happened in here last time in the Bell End. And I know some of you are watching. I know you are. I don't know, is that Julie there? Is that Julie watching? If you are, Julie, you left your false teeth here, darling. They're over there, I've seen them. Quite grotesque. Do you know my friend Sharon had to have her false teeth removed? Yes, she did. Yes, well, not hers, it was her husband's. They got a little bit adventurous in the bedroom. She had to go to see her gynecologist to get her husband's teeth removed. Yes. Well, that will teach her. Right, anyway, so where are we at? Right, tell everybody they're gorgeous. Well, you all know that, don't you? You all know that. Right, yes, here we go. Right, yes. The Bell End, I've done that bit. Look at me, steaming away. Oh, I need another drink, darling. That's too much talking for anybody. Purely medicinal, don't you know? Yes, the last time it was the Bell End. Caravan. The last time it was the Bell End, we obviously had Julie in here popping in, and we had the delightful Linz and Caroline. And who else was in here? There's Catherine and Donna. Donna, yes, you're here tonight. I know you're here tonight. And we had Michael. And oh my God, Michael! Let me tell you about that man. Do you know? It's been, I can't tell you how long it's been since it was the Bell End, but do you know that Michael has messaged me, he Facebooks me, he calls me. What can I say? My milkshakes brings all the boys through the yard. But do you know what? Sometimes it's ever so exhausting. You wake up in the morning and it's hello and blah, blah, blah. But do you know what, Michael? Can I just... If you are watching, I don't know if you're there. I don't know how this works. Normally I'd see everybody, but it's just me here at the moment. But Michael, if you are watching, darling, I do like an older man, you know, because they're ever so more grateful. But Michael, if you are watching, can I give... Oh! Anyone think that Julie was here? It was just the remote control for something. Michael, if you are watching, my darling, I do love you. I do. And you clearly love me. But then why wouldn't you? Can Auntie Betty give you a little bit of advice? Because you've clearly got a lot of time on your hands. Maybe if you signed up to, or got employed by one of these cold calling companies, darling, then when people are ignoring your calls, at least you're getting paid for it. If you know what I mean. Right. Yes, there we go. I just needed to say that. Morning, noon and night. Flattered. Flattered. Right. Anyway, where are we now? Right, we've done that bit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as some of you may or may not know, I did karaoke the other week down the Bell End. I have to be careful when I say that because it's Bell End, Bella Vista, Bella, 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 Bella. But this is the Bell Inn with the... What's beeping? What's... Can anyone hear any beeping? What is that beeping? Jay? What's the beeping? You don't know? Oh. Well, we're still live on Facebook and we're still recording. Okay, let me just check the feed. Let me check the feed. Are you all there? Can we have some comments? Oh my God, we got 21 comments. Look at this. Not drinking tea this evening, Betty. No. It's not Friday, is it? No, it's Saturday. Yeah, a little bit tipsy from last weekend. I'll tell you all about that in a moment. Wow. Your top is gorgeous, Denise. You'd think it would be. I nicked it from your wardrobe. Who else are we here? Got my bestie here now. Said hi. I've done that. Cooey Betty from Lee. That's Lee. Lee Knight. That's Jay's other half. Yes. Oh, my head's sticking up here. Hello, Lee. How are you? Are the boys watching? Can you give me a thumbs up? No, that wasn't rude. No, not a... No. You're filth. Go, Betty. Nikki says hello. Hello again, Nikki. Anne-Marie is here. Anne-Marie! I absolutely adore you. I really do. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, Anne-Marie may be helping to set up back at the Bel Air, which I was just about to talk about, maybe setting up a Betty Bingo. Wouldn't that be great? I think we're going to be doing an online and an actual in the pub as well thing. I don't quite know how it works. That's why I love Anne-Marie, because she knows all the technical stuff. I wish she was here this evening, because Jay clearly doesn't have a clue. What is going on with my hair? Where is this? Tuck that under there. Oh, I do look great, don't I? Look at me, look. You know that Jay's been going down the gym and I'm getting all the benefits. Anyway, where was I? Nice. Linz. Hello, Linz. The legend that is Linz. I'll be speaking to you later, darling. Yes, I will. Beep, boop. From Richard Johnson. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. Is that code for something? Is that something that the young'uns talk about nowadays? Denise again. I just realised your initials. Denise, we are live to the world. Nobody needs to be reading that, do they, Denise? Be disgusted with yourself. And Nikki, those knockers are insane. Am I turning you, Nikki? Am I turning you? Right, anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this, like I said at the beginning, I'm going to leave this here. And I will get back to those very shortly. So if you have any problems for Auntie Betty here that you would like me to help you with, then please comment on the Facebook thing. And at the end, I'll have a look and I'll see how I can help you. But anyway, back to me. Yes, as I was saying, last time And the last video you see, apart from the one in Scotland, which I'll also get to, the last time you see me, I was in the Berlin. I was the Berlin. And they had a karaoke night. The lovely Brian and Lisa, who now own it. There's a bloody fly in here. Bloody countryside. And as I was saying, I was at the karaoke, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? I only got a 1! Hey! Yes, the most sexiest, or attractive, or looking, or something. I don't know. Apparently, Best Singer went to somebody else. I can't believe it. I was trained by Charlotte Church, don't you know? So, as it's Saturday, raise those glasses. I'm going to try and do this without giving myself a black eye. Oh, it's going. Oh, this reminds me of something. Right, here we go. Whoa! Happy! Oh, God, it's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. I would. No, that's not very ladylike, is it, to do that? Wait, is it? Oh, more alcohol. I'm clearly not driving tonight. I would stay with Jay and chime in out, but apparently he's not one of, he's not. Oh, this smells lovely. I keep getting sidetracked by alcohol, darling. Anyway, cheers. Happy Saturday, everybody. Oh, I'm so tiddly. You have no idea. Cheers. Oh, that's quite nice. It's got a bit of an aftertaste of. Yep, no. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. But we had a wonderful time down the karaoke, down the Berlin. It was marvellous, as you can see on the video. And I must say thank you to Ian and Mark for use of your amenities, for getting myself ready, for allowing myself, and also especially to Ian for filming. I didn't realise you was filming from behind. Not my best side, although Jay's now going to the gym, so maybe it is, and maybe we need to do it again. And then, of course, we went in to the pub, and I met the gorgeous Glenn. Gorgeous Glenn. And he got his little furry thing out, and he let me stroke it. Yes, he did. I think his name was Billy. Yes, it's a little Billy. Lovely little dog. And then, of course, there was Jake. Jake, a strapping young man. Oh, and you might see in the photos, he decided to put his head in my bosoms. He's clearly on heat. Clearly on heat. Lovely, lovely young man. Yes. And then, of course, who else was down there? There was a lovely Tina Brown. Hello, Tina, if you're watching. Or probably not, I don't know. Yes, a marvellous time. And as I said, I won. Oh, and also, do you know who else was there? Not just George Bradfield. Not just Harry Bradfield. All of the Bradfield boys were there. Oh, it was like a catalogue lineup for the whole generation. There was one for everybody. It was so lovely. Yes. Apparently Jay's got a crush on George. Yes. Until I got here. But he's got a girlfriend now anyway. And I wouldn't want to, distract the young man. Like I said earlier on, I do prefer the older ones because they're more grateful. Right, so where are we at? I know I'm waffling. I know. Right, so we've done this bit, we've done that bit. Yeah. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, right. Like I said, It's dangerous, you know, ladies and gentlemen, drinking and on live TV. Live to like everywhere, apparently. If Jay's got it right. Maybe not. Yes, the last time I had a glass of fizz was up in that wee bonny Scotland, which Jay called me and made me do a promo. He's like my manager now. He's always telling me to do things. Yes, I know. I think we had Bollinger though when we were up there. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, do you know what you don't know? When we were up there, we went up to Hotel Haggis in Scotland, which is near Lockjaw, as I'm sure I said earlier on, and it was a lovely hotel and spa weekend. Well, it was supposed to be. I think the last time I spoke to you, Sharon was going off for a Brazilian. Well, what you don't know is my friend Sharon, she's lovely. She's not watching tonight, is she? Sharon, are you? Well, Sharon is not just ginger. I don't have a problem with gingers. I really don't, darling. But she's like almost bright orange. Yes. So she kind of fitted in really well up there. Yeah. Well, anyway, she went for this Brazilian. And I went off for my vaginal steaming. Recommend it, ladies. I really do. Although the young gentleman that was giving me my vaginal steaming was clearly very nervous. Had a very shaky hand. I don't know if that's what a vaginal steaming is supposed to feel like, but I can't even finish that sentence off, ladies and gentlemen. I really can't. But anyway, Sharon came back up after having her Brazilian, and she said to me, Betty, can you have a look to make sure? And I thought, no, do I have to, Sharon? Do I have to have a look? But obviously, as a famous agony aunt, I couldn't really say no, could I? So I said, come on then, Sharon, drop your drawers. And she showed me, and she pulled her drawers down. Well, she'd had a Brazilian all right, but because she's bright orange, it looked like a bloody fish finger. Oh, what? What? No. No. Oh, no, so we had loads of relaxing time. It would have been relaxing if it wasn't for the fact that we'd booked on the weekend of an annual naturist weekend. Naturist? Do you know what that means? I assumed naturist meant running around with a net, trying to catch butterflies like nature. Nope. Nope. It means nude. Nude. Which I would all be up for. Why is it nature? There's a reflection here with my glasses. Can you see me okay? Why is it naturist / nudes are never good looking? They always seem to be middle-aged or really old men with beer bellies. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it was really disgusting. It really was. There was this one man who had piercings on the end of his. I don't know whether that was to pull it out so he could actually see it or not. But he had a ring. I've just been maced by an air freshener. He had rings in the end of it. He had a bar. He had like a stake through the end with like metal balls on the end. And he wasn't exactly big. Do you know what I mean? It looked like, I said to Sharon, look at that over there. And it looked like a bloody bungee cage. It really did. Oh, it's disgusting. All these naked Scottish men everywhere, tossing their cables all over the place. Oh, Sharon, come on, let's go. I tell you what I did do. We went back inside after seeing all of this stuff. Let's not mention it anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not. It's not a great image. We went back inside and I had another little pampering session. And this guy, he works there in the holidays. Obviously, because of COVID, he's not had a lot of work. And on the side, apparently, he's a ventriloquist. I found out what a ventriloquist was or is. And I did ask him, I said to him, I said, so what is a ventriloquist? And he said, it's what I do, he said, what I do is I put my hand up something furry and I make its lips move. Oh, okay. And then he told me, like sooty, sweep, and I thought, oh, God's sake. No help here, is there? Right. Back to the thing. Do I look a little bit sozzled? I'm trying really hard. I was so excited for this evening, I really was. Cheers again, ladies and gentlemen. Stop drinking. Stop drinking! It's Saturday, Jay! Yeah, I know you got to have Zoom. What's the time? Have I really been talking that long? Oh, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm going to speed this up. Right, so where was I? Scotland! Yada, 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 yada. And on our way home, because we drove up there, obviously, me and my little brown Oris, and we pulled, and we'd see this hitchhiker, very attractive young man, and so we pulled over and we thought we'd give him a lift, nothing like that. And we pulled up, and I said to him, "Hello, darling. Hello. It's better Swallow here in case you don't know who this is." And I said to him, he looked very desperate, but quite attractive. And I said to him, I said, "Would you like to come in my brown Aris?" And he said, well, he looked like he was going to vomit. And then he said no. So I was like, okay, well, screw you then. And then we carried on, didn't we, Sharon? Oh, she's not with me, is she? Well, so we did that. Help the homeless and what have you. I can't help it. I'm a very funny person, I might be an agony aunt by trade, but I am a very funny person. You know how I know I'm funny? Before I've even opened my mouth, I've only got to walk into the room and people start laughing at me. What can I say? Naturally funny. Right, where are we at? Okay, let's have... Oh, this thing's gone off here. Okay, is it... Oh, it's okay, it's working. It's back on. Refresh. Yeah, lovely. We've got some more comments. I'll get back to the comments in a moment. I've just been messaged. Apparently, I've just been messaged. Am I available for children's parties? No, sadly, no. I do kind of love children. I love my grandchild Ikea, but as you might have heard, he shaved my pussy just before we went up to Scotland last weekend. Yes, it's my own fault. I left my lady shave lying around. Oh, but I do love children in a way. I think I could work with them. Can you imagine that? Betty Poppins! Oh, hello, children! Oh, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. God knows what they'd done up there, but they came down with a daughter. Can you imagine? I would literally... They wouldn't invite me back, would they? And to be fair, you know what kids are like? They're bouncing all over the place. And are they real? And all of that stuff. If I did do this, I know it's quite lucrative, because nobody wants to work with children. Anyone that's sane, anyway. If I did, I would take them in a trifle. Made from night nurse. That might sort the little darlings out. Right. Here we go. My phone's just gone off. Is that my phone or your phone? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, it's okay. It's only a delivery coming tomorrow. Do you know, I thought it was my mother again. My mother is constantly texting, not quite as much as Michael, but constantly texting. And do you know what? She was saying things like, "Oh, Betty, please come round. My arthritis is getting worse." Oh, just go on and on and on and on. You do try. And you can't really blame COVID anymore, can you? Your mother, I can't go. And you know, I mean, she stopped now. Bless her. I think she was drinking because the spelling was getting atrocious at the end. But yeah, here we go. Oh, can you hear my belly rumbling? Oh, pardon me. Oh, and again, it's these bubbles, don't you know? Bubbles! Have we done the cheers thing yet? Let's just do another one. Yes, I know. I am a little bit sussle, Jay. He's told me I can't sleep in his bedroom tonight because he's got new sheets. And he's a bit worried that I might put lippy and eyeliner all over it. Right, so what? Where are we? Yep. Just get on with the... Right, okay, right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're clearly going over time here. I know Jay's telling me off, and it's lovely to see you. And thank you all for being on my Facebook. But I have had some serious problems here, ladies and gentlemen. From all of you, you know, you may look like you're having a lovely time on Instagram with your filtered pictures and stuff. But Betty is here to help. I really am. So, I did ask. You have sent me these. So, okay, we're all good here. So, I'm going to answer some of your queries here. Shall I have another little drink first? Shut up, Jay. Oh, that's so lovely. Got a little dog here and a little bear. Not done bad, has he? Anyway, I distract again. Right. Oh. How's my lippy? Does my lippy look alright there? Looks like it's wearing off. Don't shut up, Jay. Don't use it as a mirror. Okay, alright, maybe I won't. Maybe it'll go wrong. Right, here we go. The reason why I'm here. Dear Betty. Ooh. Okay, dear Betty, we are looking to rehome a pet, but can't decide on either a dog or a cat. What do you think? Well, in all honesty, darling, I think that's a lovely thing to do. I really do. I think that's a lovely thing to do. Dog or cat? Well, I might have a cat, although it's now shaved. Sadly, thanks to IKEA. My bald, wrinkled little pussy sitting there waiting for me at home. But in all honesty, I'm more of a canine person. Yes. I'm more of a canine person. And do you know why? Because people look at me, darling. People look at me and they don't think pussy. They think dog. Yes. Right, there we go. So I hope that helps. Right. Dear Betty. That's me. I'm a member of our local book club. I bet you're a joy to be around. Can you recommend any good books? Well, actually, it's funny you should say that, darling. Excuse me. I am currently reading 50 Shades of Brown. Yes. It's like 50 Shades of Grey, but it's much longer and much thicker. I'd recommend getting the hard copy. I know. Right, who have we got here? Dear Betty, I'm really struggling with my finances at the moment. although they've wrote ATM at the moment. And was wondering if you have any advice. Well, do you know what, darling? I've managed to save myself an absolute fortune. And I can, do you know, I'm so glad you wrote this. I've managed to save myself an absolute fortune. I'm trying to be very serious here, don't you know? And do you know what I've done? Do you know what I've done, darlings? I've stopped giving to charity. I know. Shoot me. But we all know those donkeys are all acting. Yes. I've seen pantomime horses. Clearly one man at one end and one end at the other. Look at this poor donkey, he can't walk. So, there we go. I don't think you left a name. Just stop giving to charity. What can I say? What can I say? I do look great on here, don't I? I mean, God, look at the time. He's going to be moaning. He's going to be coming in my ear moaning at me again. Right. How many more of these we got? Right, okay, that's great. Dear Betty. That's me. You are a very attractive lady. This is not Michael again, is it? You're a very attractive lady. It probably is. I was hoping you could give me some dating tips. Well, I'm sorry, darling, as much as a cougar as I am, I can't help, I can't really help you. If I had, it's a bit warm in Jay's box. If I had any advice when it comes to internet dating, I would make sure you know what you're doing. The other day, I got my Plenty of Fish app confused with my Morrison's app. Yes, I know. I'm dreading the pair of large pollocks that are being delivered tomorrow. I don't know where they're coming from. So sorry, darling. Good luck. And if you get anything, maybe drop me a line and help me out. Yes. Right. Oh, God, how many more we got here? Let's do this one at the back first. Why's this one at the back, Jay? Dear Betty, can you give any parenting advice? Neglect. Kids. Dear Betty, you always have great skin. Oh, thank you. And I was wondering what moisturizer you use. Well, do you know what, darling? I don't actually use moisturizer. I'm already very moist. A bit too moist, to be honest. So no, I can't help. Sorry. Maybe just slap some lube over your face or something. Right, this. I'm talking far too much and not drinking enough. Just chug it down. Right, we've got 2 left, darlings, and then I'm going to come to you for your little problems. Dear Betty, my husband and I are currently trying to spice up our sex life. I get a lot of these. My husband and I are currently trying to spice up our sex life by doing loads of different sex positions. I was just wondering what comes after a 69. Well, after a 69, darling, it's mouthwash. No. This is not wiping on the curtains. Right, what's this one here? This one looks very long. Dear Betty, I recently found out my boyfriend has a twin. What is this? Just about read this. I can barely tell them apart. I nearly kissed his brother by accident the other day. What do you think? Okay. Betty sandwich? No, Well, do you know what? Actually, uh, what is your name? I can't read your name. I'm sorry, darling. I just hope you're watching. I actually dated a twin many, many years ago, and people used to say to me, "How can you tell them apart, Betty?" And I would say to them, I said, the way I tell them apart is Dave has a beard and he has this little mole on the side of his face here. And Claire wore bright red lipstick. So that's how I told them apart. Right. I now go to the feed. We're going to the feed because we're all done with all of this stuff. Let's have a look. What have you all been saying while I've been sitting here? We got a wit woo from Zara Curzon. Oh, what have I done? I've buggered it up. Looking good, Betty, from Laura Simpson. Lee is lucky. You're lucky to have him, from Denise. Has he paid you? Has he paid you to send that? Is Betty having an affair with Jay, partner, from Nikki? Yes, see, Denise. Haven't quite got this thing, have you? Right, looking gorgeous. Wow. I must admit, I was so overly anxious about doing this tonight because I'm very shy and retiring. I am. So, knowing that Jay's fitted me into his slot for this evening to chat with you guys and help you with all of your problems, I was a little bit nervous. But look at all of this. Cheers, Betty. Oh, we've done that. From Denise. Catherine, you do like a little bit of leopard print. I've got that. Oh, of course. That's what. It's a bit sozzled here. Lots of laugh out louds. Don't know what you're laughing at. This is deadly serious, darlings. Betty, my boyfriend enjoys wearing ladies' clothes. What should I do? Well, and that's from Lee Knight. Now, those in the know. He's being a little bit of a tease there, isn't he? But I don't agree with that kind of thing. But nowadays, what was the post I see earlier on my phone? What was it? What was it? It said, years ago, we had Wonder Woman, and nowadays, everyone's wondering if they are a woman. Which is fine. But, and I'm all for putting whatever you want, wherever you want to put it. As long as you're allowed. As long as you don't come home. I mean, I love my IKEA. But if you ever came home and told me, Nanny Betty, I'm identifying as a fridge freezer, I would show him the door. I really would, and I do love him. Right, where are we? Kev said Betty is a bloody stunner. Well, what can I say, Kev? What can I say? Hook me up. I said to Jay, can I get a Snapchat? Because apparently Snapchat is for sending dick pics. And, you know, lonely lady in a little bungalow in Boston Green. I wouldn't mind having... What? Oh, okay. Gotta behave. But by all means, Kev, you know, and I'll have a look. Clearly made Denise happy all these years. Right, those knockers are... We've done this. Right, let's just have a refresh. And see where we're at. Because Jay's nagging me. He's got to do a zoom. It's not working because the internet in here is a bit rubbish, Jay. God, that Jay's just crying out for attention. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm watching myself back. Oh, doesn't it look amazing? Milkshake springs or the boys for the yard. Right, here we go. Oh, no, that's not right. No, do this, do that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to do the technology here, and I just can't. I just don't get it. I really don't. And I know I have to go. Decisions. Now, do I drink a vodka? Or do I drink a thingy? Let's just do this, darling. Woohoo! Happy Saturday again. But anyway, there was clearly no problems, or if there was and I couldn't see them, it's that Jay's fault, not mine. Okay? And I know his boys have been told to stay off of all of their devices. Well, boys, if you're watching, Auntie Betty now is nearly finished. So you go and play with your PlayStations and your thingy things. And you come and enjoy yourself. Don't you listen to that, Lee. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, can I just say, before I go, thank you all for coming. You couldn't see anything below the waist, could you? I did say to Jay to set the... Because, look, I've got tracksuit bottoms on. Look, I've got my slippers. I've got my own now. I don't need to borrow Nikki's anymore. Yes, if it's good enough for Annie Lennox live, it's good enough for moi. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, oh, I've made a bit of a mess in here again, haven't I? But not as much of a mess as that there, Julie. I wonder if she's watching tonight. Julie, are you there? Don't forget your false teeth are here, darling. Right. Jay showed me how to do this. What are we at? Have we really been on here that long? Right. Have I said about the Betty Bingo? Have I said that with Anne-Marie Dunn? I have. Shut up and get off. Nice, isn't it? Nice. I might go and put a Mars bar in his new sheets. So it looks like he's had a big poo in it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining moi. I'm going to go now. If I can turn this off. If not, you're going to be able to see me having a wee. So, until next time, thank you all for coming. I love you, loads. Cheerio. Cheerio. Just keep waving. Just keep waving while we do this thing here. So if I do this now, you should go. I think they've gone. I think they've gone. So I need to stop this too.